Out rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. Let me make sure that my camera is right. Bear with me. All right, cool. We're a little bit Gucci now. This is DJ Easydick. And coming right back at you. With yeah, man, if you're old enough to know better, you know who that is, who DJ, you know what I mean, Easydick. You know what I mean? So, just gotta, if you don't know who that is, just do your Googles. Just go Google it. Go Google it, then you'll know who it is. Do your Googles.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Everybody believe in Google, go Google it. You get what I'm saying? Go Google it. Find out who that is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Schooler, what's happening? What's happening, baby bubble? hey, Schooler, well, hey, this we say down here in Florida, right? This is how I was young, I was growing up. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, baby boy? Baby boy, what's happening? What's happening, baby boy? Baby bubble? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What else you to say? Damn, it was something else. It was something else they used to say, bro. Damn, I forgot what it was. It said, baby bubble, baby boy. What's good? What they say? What's good, pimping? Pimping, what's happening? What's going on, pimping? What's good, pimping? You see what I'm saying? Boy, I see you, boy. Boy, you're looking real sporty right now. Boy, you're looking real sporty right now. Boy, you think you're hot shit, huh? Look at you. You know what I mean? Hey, look at you, boy. You looking at you thinking you thinking real sporty. Looking real sporty right now. You think you're hot shit now. Can't nobody tell you nothing right now, huh? Yeah, can't nobody tell you nothing right now, boy. Look at you, boy. I ain't gonna mess with you right now. I see what's going on with you. I see what's up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what's up, fam. Do your thing, do your thing, Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Big Mason. Big Mason, yeah, man. We got the motherfucker, we got a little scrap going on this weekend. We're gonna talk about that shit tomorrow. Thursday, and then, I mean, it's motherfuckers on the streets. They don't even know nothing about, like where I'll go at. They ain't really talking about it like that. You know what I mean? So, but both of these guys are really fairly unknown fighters. So, they're known in remember the American boxing scene is very small. So, basically this is boxing. Boxing is us content creators, YouTube. That's number one. That's motherfucking number one right there. Because nobody dropped more boxing content than the content creators. Ring Magazine don't drop more boxing content than us. Yeah, they got, like they got little reporters and stuff. They reporting stuff and writing articles and shit. Yeah, all that's cool and dandy, but they ain't dropping them videos like we dropping them. They ain't dropping them videos like we dropped them, dog. Tell you, they not. And video is king, K-I-N-G, king. They ain't doing long form content like we doing long form content. You know what I mean? So I mean that's just reality of the situation. You dig? So it is what it is. But I mean that's just reality of the situation. Hey, shout out to Big Mason, man. Big Mason, man, over there, man. Yeah, man. Hey, G5. So yeah, but this is an opportunity for both of these guys to, to stamp themselves. Because I would say this is the biggest fight that Xander Zayas is going to have with Boots Ennis. And Boots Ennis, Xander Zayas is the biggest fight he don't have thus far, right? I mean, bro, like, you get what I'm saying? I ain't even talk about the resumes. We're gonna throw that to the side. So just right now, we got two jitterbugs, 120, 129. I think Boots 29, something like that. And he'll be 29 this year, or I think he's 29, somewhere up in there. And Xander Zayas is 23. So, you got, you know what I mean? Two fairly, I don't think Xander's even in his prime at all. Boots probably in his prime for whatever that's worth. In my prime, dog. Yeah, I can tell you in your prime. Who you fight? You see who I beat, dog. You know what I mean? I'm in my prime, dog. All right, cool. But anyways, so I'm sitting back watching my favorite sport, the sport of boxing, on Twitter. And I can tell you, when it comes to the American superstar fighters, the ones who y'all been telling me about since 1979, bro, the best fights I've seen has been on Twitter. I've seen check left hooks, great defensive maneuvers. Now, the spelling and the articulation of words is not that great. It's kind of like on the second or third grade level. But outside of that, when it comes to the actual bouts, the fights, I've been seeing some good ones. I've been seeing, we got Bill and Debo Dev. They doing their thing of tag teaming. Then, I see Tank. I see, Shakur Stevenson. Can't nobody tweet like him. I think when it comes to tweeting, Shakur Stevenson is pound for pound number one. He is the best. You know what I mean? That's why I agree he need to be on the pound for pound list. He need to be on the pound for pound list when it comes to tweeting. He is number one. Now the other pound for pound list, all the other shit, like I was listening to CJ Dog. I would thought about that shit. I said, you know what, man? Because this shit is so compromised and so fugazi, And then, as I said before, the Ring magazine in today's time, even when the ring went to shit when Oscar bought it. When Oscar bought it, it was done. So with the Ring now that Turki Al-Sheikh owns it, it's a lot better than it was when Oscar had it. The facts. It's a lot better. Like 125% better than when Oscar had it. The only problem is it's too corporate and it's too many yes men reporters. Or too many yes men. Like, you gotta have some renegades. You gotta have some motherfuckers who say, you know what, dog, y'all too, like, basically, you the company man. You basically, you still putting out hit pieces. Like, I look at some of these media guys, and mainstream media is known for putting out hit pieces on people. If they don't like you, they're gonna put the hit piece out on you. And or if they get paid to, to do so, they're going to do it. They're going to hold the water of their company, of their boss. And as they should, if you want to continue to get the check, you got to do that. I understand that. So, but, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm telling you right now, we don't been down this road before. And I'm not, and I remember very well, I'm not going to get tricked by this shit. Not me. You get what I'm saying? You can trick them other mofos, but boy, I've been watching you sapsuckers. I've been watching you Yosemite Sams for a long time, and I've seen this movie before. I read this book before. I've heard this song before. True. I've heard this song before. I ain't buying it. I ain't getting excited about no tweets. Hey, I'm not getting excited about no tweets. Fighters lie all the time. Managers lie all the time. Promoters lie all the time. Reporters lie all the time. Trainers lie all the time. And professional boxers lie all the time. So I ain't getting excited about nothing. Not getting hyped. I'm not, again, bro, like, I can give you countless examples. I can give you Wilder and Joshua. I can give you what's going on right now with Floyd. I can give you several examples of Tank you know, who he supposed to fought, and he was gonna fight this dude and that dude, and then we went to hearing wrong side of the street. I can give you wrong side of the street examples. I can, like, bro, it's too much recent examples that I can give you. Like, this has to be the scariest group of niggas that I've ever seen in my life. And then I'm listening to Blue Blood, and he called him, Blue calling everybody superstar boxer. I said, you know what? I would just love to ask Blue, what is the definition, your definition of a superstar? I would just love to ask him that. Without Googling it. What's the definition of a superstar? And I promise you, the real definition of a superstar, these niggas don't match up. They superstars on, shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV channel. They're superstars on The Boxing Voice. They're superstars on any of the other channels who may promote their fighter or whatever. In the real world, don't nobody know these niggas. True. They superstars on YouTube. They superstars on Twitter. And that's it. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get into the show. The real reason Tank Davis and Devin Haney won't fight. I mean, it won't happen. The real reason Tank and Devin won't happen. It ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn what a nigga say. Bill Haney can call me right now and say, Coach, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna say, Bill, you told me this before. True. That's what I'm gonna say. He could say, Coach, we're in deep negotiations right now. I'm on the inside looking out. I know what's going on. Big announcement is coming. I'm gonna say, Bill, you told me this before about the Zuffa deal. You told me this before about Shakur Stevenson. We've heard this before about Tank Davis. Tank said he was going to fight Shakur years ago when all of them was at 135. He said he was going to crack this guy and crack that guy and crack the other guy, and ain't nobody got cracked. You know, since then we've gotten Esau Pitbull Cruz, we got Roland Romero, we got Frank the Ghost Martin, we got what we got? We got what's it do? Oh, Lamont Roach. We got a whole bunch of hypothetical matches, like fighters who are known for lying. They'll say one thing on camera, then say something totally opposite the next day. Fighters who are known for lying, I just can't, I just can't, you know what I mean? I can't put no stock in that. I can't, excuse me if I'm not as optimistic. I'm always going to be a pessimist when it comes to these American professional boxers. I don't call them fighters. I call them professional boxers. I grew up in the fighter era. I know I've seen a whole bunch of Mike McCallum fights. He was a fighter. James Lights Out Tony, he was a fighter. His idol, James Tony, don't idolize nobody but the one guy, and I have the video footage where he said it. One guy he idolized was Mike McCallum. I seen fighters. I know how fighters talk. I know the type of heart that they have. Why? Because their actions showed it. I know how they move. This era of American boxing don't like fighters. This era is the professional boxer era. This is what it is. The corporate boxing media is the most trash that I've seen in, like, my God. This shit so milk toast. The corporate boxing media is a bunch of, I want to say this. I want to curse so bad. I want to say something very vulgar so bad because I have a vulgar mouth. I do. You know what I mean? I'm very, very straight direct. But they got so much meat in their mouth, deep down their windpipe, and so much meat between the cheeks. The corporate boxing media is some of the most coochie-fied that I've ever seen. And okay, what? Man, you don't get up out of here. I don't, y'all, this credit card people sending me. I don't pay y'all. I don't pay y'all, fam. I don't pay y'all. Y'all don't been paid already. Anyway, I'm getting all these alerts on the computer. Yeah, so the most exciting part about this shit is that I like Twitter. Now, I don't do no tweeting on Twitter. I may leave a comment every now and then, but I don't do no tweeting. I normally just retweet stuff that I plan on talking about or covering, because Twitter has the lowest IQ group of mofos who say they cover boxing or fans of boxing that I've ever seen. Twitter is 10 times worse than YouTube. YouTube, you got the eat the meat down to the base YouTube channels. You do have that. They don't come up for air. They pass out on the meat. Then you got the eat the meat down to the base fanaticals for these fighters who they telling me that's catching bullets with their teeth. But Twitter is 10 times worse.
True.
On Twitter, you have gangsters. You have gangbangers, digitally, of course. These dudes, you don't know what they look like. They'll use an avatar of somebody else or whatever. And I'm talking about, you're going to see all caps. You're going to see racism to the highest degree. Some of the most racist motherfuckers on boxing Twitter, Lord have mercy. You're going to see, it's going to be all this tough shit, but ain't nobody doing nothing.
True.
Ain't nobody doing nothing. If you want me to believe that Gervonta Tank Davis, a guy who would not even consider fighting Devin Haney at 135 at all, his fans didn't even require him to fight him. His fans don't even want him to fight nobody. We just already know that he'll beat them. You want me to believe that guy is working on a deal, negotiating a deal with Devin Haney for them to fight at a higher weight class. You want me to believe that shit? The same nigga who come with catchweights and rehydration clauses, who wouldn't even fight the top dudes at 135 when they was there, all of a sudden when these dudes leave the division and he's 2 weight divisions above him now, all of a sudden, I'm going to fight you now.
True.
Nah. Yeah, I ain't going for that, though. I ain't got but a GED, and that's probably what it is, because some of y'all are a lot more special than me. I'm not special at all. Some of y'all are a lot more special than I am, and I can't relate to special. So I just know that my GED education is basic as hell. But however, I have a master's degree in common sense. I'm not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer, and I'm not the brightest light bulb in the ceiling. But I look at patterns. I look at what a person consistently does over a period of time tells you who they are. See, that's what my common sense tells me. If water is wet, if every time I stick my hand in water and I pull my hand out and my hand wet, that tells me what it is. What you show me over a consistent amount of time, over the years, you have shown me one thing. Now you want me to tell me, now you're trying to tell me that this guy is showing me going to do something totally different? No. True. Nah, I can't go for that. I grew up listening to some white dudes out of Philadelphia by the name of Hall and Oates. They made a song called I Can't Go For That. No can do. I can't go for that, fam. I can't go for that. If this shit happen, I will be and I still ain't gonna believe that. I won't believe shit till I see motherfuckers in the ring. Because with this shit over here, you like, bro, I'm talking about the guys who get all the hype. The niggas be digital shootouts 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you doing, babe? Yeah, I'm still shooting it out with these niggas on Twitter. I'm fighting it. Listen. I got 5 forms of communication right here. I have an iPhone 7 Plus. I can communicate with this. I have a GoCom beeper. I have a sidekick. I have an iPhone 17 Plus, 17 Pro Max. And I have a iPhone 16 Pro Max. And I'm debating on the beeper. I'm sending a nigga messages. I'm typing messages. I'm debating a nigga on Facebook about fictitious fights that ain't gonna happen. On my iPhone 7 Plus, I'm debating a nigga debating a nigga on YouTube and in the comment section about my favorite fighter, the fight that ain't gonna fight, right? On my sidekick, I'm having a fight with a dude on Reddit about fictitious fights, and my fight ain't gonna do this, and I'm threatening niggas on this one, right? On my iPhone 17, I'm debating a nigga on Twitter. Yeah, man, you better not say nothing about my fighter. That's right. Yeah, you better not come to the fight that I ain't gonna go to because I'm scared than a motherfucker. Yeah, you better not come there. I'm racist, like racist, Hispanics, racist, black, whatever, right? And then on this one right here, I got this one on standby just in case one of my other forms of communication were to go dead so I can debate them niggas over there. So I got a burner account on this phone. I got a burner account on this one while I'm just attacking mofos. True. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. I'm too old for the bullshit. I'm just saying me. See what I'm saying? Me. You know what I mean? In yesterday's Twitter post, Devin Haney, tweeted that Tank Davis's team reached out to him to make a fight. As soon as Dev reported that info, fans and content creators alike got excited and started making videos. I see people online doing the tootsie roll. I see people online doing the cabbage patch. I see people online doing the tootsie, doing the butterfly. I see people online doing the prep, doing the moonwalk, doing the wop, doing the bankhead bounce. They just, they got excited. You know how it is online. You hear one lie or one truth. And again, I don't think Devin Haney was lying. I think Devin Haney is telling the truth that somebody from Tank's team had reached out to him. I really believe that. I think he's telling the truth on that. What I don't believe is that Tank Davis have any intentions on fighting a Devin Haney. I think all this is some bullshit. I think Tank is doing the same thing Shakur is doing. We pass him. You know what I mean? That's what I think going on. I don't believe the shit. I won't believe it until I actually see Tank and Devin Haney in the ring, and the referee is reading them the instructions in the middle of the ring. What the hell weight they gonna fight at? This is the dude, like Tank fans and Calvin Ford, and shout out to Coach Kenny, they always spoke about how small Tank is. Tank's so small. The same shit Shakur doing. Tank's so small. He too little. He'll whoop all them dudes without fighting them. And yeah, you know, he really should be at 130. That guy is going to fight 147-pound Devin Haney. When he wouldn't fight him, when Devin Haney and Tank was both at 135 together. So when they was in the same weight division, when they was in the same weight division, he wasn't going to fight him. Now that this guy done moved up to 2 weight divisions higher, now you want to fight him. True. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that. It'll rain cocaine and snow heroin 8:30 tomorrow morning before I believe that shit. To this day. Nah, I don't believe that. I believe Devin, but I don't believe that come on. I ain't falling for this shit. I have a track record of clips, videos I can pull up where the nigga said this and then he did that. Floyd said this years ago. Yeah, man, leave him alone. Y'all fight each other. Y'all fight each other. Don't worry about Tank. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about Tank. You know, if y'all say Tank ain't fight nobody. Okay, well if Tank ain't fight nobody, then don't worry about Tank. You know, y'all fight each other. Y'all fight each other. That's what Floyd said. Floyd out the picture, ain't nothing changed. Same old story. You gotta convince me that a guy who's in the same weight division as me, I refuse to fight him. But when he move up 2 weight divisions, and all the time I'm talking about, yeah, man, I ain't gonna fight the nigga, man, because the nigga too big, dog, nigga gonna rehydrate the this and that, and so you're not gonna rehydrate. I've never in my life, dog, I've been watching boxing a long time. I ain't never heard James Toney say, y'all want to fight Mike McCallum because he gonna rehydrate the such and such. When Azuma Nelson moved up the lightweight to fight Pernell Whitaker, I didn't hear Azuma Nelson say, yeah, man, I'm the smaller guy. I'm moving up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to fight Pernell because Pernell, he going to rehydrate. You see what I'm saying? I never heard that before. Never heard Michael Nunn do it. I never heard Julian Jackson. Never heard terrible Terry Norris, who got knocked out by Julian Jackson in the first fight. I've never heard this before. In 2026, niggas doing the American boxing. In 2026, they doing the show your weight challenge. How much you weigh on the scale? Put that down right now. You know what I'm saying? They tough as hell on Twitter, dog. Knowing you finna go fight another flat-footed Mexican. You know that's what you finna do. And I ain't talking about Tank and Shakur. I ain't talking about Tank and Devin Haney. I'm talking about the other nigga. With the good hair, that's cute with the dimples. You dig? To this day. Anyways. As I said before, they started dancing, the fans, content creators, making videos, doing the butterfly, the cabbage patch, the tootsie roll, the one leg up, the doo-doo brown. They were doing all of that there, right? Tank gave his loyal fan base something to be happy about. The last fight we seen from Tank, I think it was over a year ago, somewhere up in there. So about when he fought, last year sometime. It's been over a year. Last time we seen Tank, You know what I mean? The last time we seen from Tank was at the Tootsies Gentlemen's Nightclub in Miami Gardens. I used to go in Tootsies all the time and watch the fights. It's in Miami Gardens. You know what I mean? Right off 183rd and second, and second, right? The last time we saw, well, Tank was at the Gentlemen's Club, right? And well, he was really on Dean the Great and AB channel, but I'm saying from a physical altercation standpoint. But let me let the air out of people's balloon for a moment. I gotta do this here, right? How in the hell, as I said before, that you want me to believe that Tank and Devin fight gonna be made? How that fight gonna get made? Somebody explain that to me. How? If the nigga was too big at 135, he damn so too big at 147. If that was your argument for not wanting to fight him. I never seen a selective killer. You know, lions in the safari, when they're hungry, they'll hunt a goddamn water buffalo when they hungry. They don't really pick and choose, you know, what's going to be the order of the day, what's going to be the meal of the day. They like, you know what, dog, I'm hungry. What the first motherfucker we see, dog, we gonna smack him. That's what the lions in the safari do. Telling you, dog, telling you, my nigga, we hungry. You know, I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know, because the lion, you know, the lioness is the one who does the hunting. They hunt, they do the killing, then the male lion come through, take it, eat it, and then when he get full, then he'll let them eat what's left over from what they kill. They don't sit back and say, yeah, dog, that water buffalo, you don't know about that dog, that water bang, you don't know about him, dog. You know, water buffalo kind of big, man. You know, we're in the same weight division, but when he rehydrates, you don't know about that dog. I'm negotiating with you. You got the water buffalo. In order for me to eat you, dog, you know what you got to do, water buffalo? You got to sign the contract, dog. I need you to lose weight. I need you to lose weight first. Lose weight. I need you to lose weight. And I want to fight you I'm gonna eat you, but I want to fight you and eat you at a catch weight. See what I'm saying? Cause I don't need you too big. Then the next day, I gotta make sure you don't rehydrate no more than 3 pounds. 3 pound rehydration clause, dog. Then you gotta, whatever belt you gotta drop that there. Drop that there. Get that to my cousin, the Cheetah. I got a brother named Cheetah. Get that belt to him, and I still may not fight your dumb ass. True. You know, they say the lion is the king of the jungle. He don't live in the jungle. He live in the safari, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know, so I'm just, excuse me for being the pessimist. I'm a very optimistic individual. You know, the only time I'm pessimistic is when it comes to American boxing. When it comes to the professional boxers of 2026, that's the only time I'm a pessimist. Because I know what it is. I'm not delusional. I'm not going to fool myself. I'm going to call it the way I see it. And the way I call it is what I've been seeing. There's a pattern. I've been seeing this shit over a period of time, over years. I can go to 2021 since I've been on YouTube, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and I can show you a pattern of consistency when it comes to these American fighters. True. I don't go by because you in love with a nigga. If you want to eat his meat, please be my guest. I don't care nothing about that. What I'm telling you is what I've been seeing over a period of time since I've been on this shit. I was looking at this video by Bruce Vane, and he was talking about he did a video. I saw it today actually. He did a video on Najib Cigar Talk talking about. Because I think not just Cigar Talk fans is asking him, his audience is asking him, you know, get Boots on and try to talk to Boots and this and that. And he said Boots don't like me because Boots don't like what he said about Boots' resume and stuff like that. And what the brother said in the content It's exactly what I've been saying for years over here. You can't see. It's either you got it or you don't. It's either you're talented or you're not talented. Like this platform, my platform is predicated upon me. The 15 million views, going on 16 million views, channel views that this channel has gotten, it's been because of me. My channel is not predicated upon who I interview, which fighters I'm down with, who dick I'm pulling, who dick I'm not pulling, whatever, right? Because there is no fighter, no manager, no promoter, no nothing bigger than me on my platform. I'm the star over here. That's why I say I don't give 25 fucks about interviewing your favorite fighter. Because these niggas, I'm telling y'all, it's the same shit that happened with Mama Ho. Mama Ho wanted me to be an exclusive I Love Kid Austin channel. And whoever they got beef with, I gotta have beef with. I'm like, no, fam, I don't do that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I call it the way I see it. I really ain't, I ain't on nobody's camp. No, I ain't none of that. I got good relationships with people, and I don't burn no relationships for the internet. I never burn a relationship for internet. Never. Because the relationship is more, because the internet ain't real. This shit ain't real. I know this for a fact. This shit ain't real. I don't burn real relationships for shit that ain't real. So these fighters, they want you to be their mouthpieces. And I ain't gonna throw no channels out there. Some channels are mouthpieces for certain fighters. I have Devin Haney fans told me they don't like me because they say I be talking bad about Dev. I don't even know why Bill Haney even come over there. They won't even like you. I have niggas been in my chat. Niggas been in my comment section saying that shit before. I have Tank Davis fans. They can't stand my guts. Shakur Stevenson fans definitely don't like me. Keyshawn Davis fans don't like me. Jerron Booth and his fans, they don't like me neither, right? Tyson Fury fans don't like me. Deontay Wilder fans don't like me. Errol Spence fans hate my guts. I think the only fan base that it's a bunch of these niggas. It's a bunch of fan base. That tells me I'm doing a damn good job. That's what that tells me. Because I don't give a damn about a nigga feelings. Did you get what I'm saying? These fighters want you to pledge allegiance to them. And see, I look at it like this here. Like with me, I'm not gonna be predicated upon, I can't depend on another nigga to do what I should be doing for myself. If I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do this shit the way I want to do it on my terms. You get what I'm saying? So, again, I'm not the guy that's gonna hunt a nigga down. It's either I fuck with those who fuck with me. And I tell you, these dudes ain't no superstars to me. Nigga, you ain't nobody for me to be hunting down and begging and try to get an interview with. Nigga, fuck you. Give a fuck about you, nigga. You ain't Lights Out. You ain't Roy. You ain't Pernell. You ain't Mike. You ain't Lennox. You ain't Salvador. You ain't Hagler. You ain't Sugar Ray. Nigga, you a social media boxer. You a professional boxer. You ain't no fighter. I don't care nothing about your purse, your leg tats, your cornrows, your tattoos, your veneers, Your diamonds? Nigga, I don't care nothing about that shit. Nigga, is you gonna fight the other dude? Yes or no? And if you ain't gonna fight him, speed on before you get peed on. True, true, true. That's how I look at it. I got niggas call me coons before. I got whites saying that I'm racist towards whites. I have Mexicans saying that I'm racist against Mexicans. And this is what I say. I say, you know what y'all got to do? All y'all who saying all this shit, why don't y'all get together and team up and figure out which one it is? Which one it is? Am I racist against whites? Am I a sellout against my own kind? Or am I racist against men? Which one it is? Or is it all three? I really don't give a damn. I'm telling you, I really don't give a damn, dog. I'm the shit over here. The people who fuck with me, they fuck with me because they fuck with me. They ain't fucking with me because I have Bill Haney on the show or Bud Crawford on the interviewed him or whoever I've interviewed in the past or whoever. That ain't why they fuck with me. They fuck with you because you can get them niggas on your show. They don't fuck with me because of that. They fuck with me because they fuck with me. There's a difference. We built this shit based on us. This shit ain't predicated upon prima donnas. I give a fuck about your favorite prima donna fighter. I don't give a damn about the nigga. Ain't then you gonna tell me that's gonna make me see him the way you see him. Nothing. You know what's gonna make me see him the way you see him? When I see he fought that top dude, beat him or lost to him. He fought that top dude, beat him and lost to him. He fought that top dude. I'm like, man, you know, he fought all these top niggas in this division. This nigga want all the smoke. He fighting them. That's what's gonna make me see him the way you see him. Not because of what you tell me. Not because he got a hype man that's telling me how great this nigga is in sparring. He knocking out heavyweights in sparring, but he's scared to fight niggas. Listen, you gonna tell me your fighter knocking heavyweights out in sparring. But when the dude is 5 pounds heavier than him, he want to fight him at a catchweight. True. Make it make sense, sir. He's knocking the heavyweights out in sparring, but you want to fight me at a catchweight, and I ain't nowhere near the size of a heavyweight. I gotta hear you playing all the psychological warfare. Yeah, you saw what he did to such and such. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, in sparring, man, shit, we gotta do video. I said, okay, well, they fighting each other in sparring. Why they can't? Okay, why they can't fight in the ring, in a real fight? Man, you know what, dog? She got what I'm talking about, dog. It's about putting butts in seats. Nigga don't know how to, nigga don't sell tickets. He ain't no draw like that. It ain't, you should, I gotta hear A, B, C, and motherfucking D. To this day. Y'all ain't gotta believe nothing I say. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
I guess we gotta thank Al Heyman for that.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
I'm an old Mac from way back. I'm not conforming to the new booty shit. I had a brother from, what the brother name was? The brother called the show yesterday. What the brother name? I had the brother man call the show yesterday. The brother called, he say, matter of fact, his name was CJ. CJ, he said he was CJ from Tampa. And he said he was from St. Louis though. And you know, he was born in the 70s. CJ from St. Louis, and he, you know, was talking about, yeah, man, you know, coach, you got to understand, bro, like, you know, they friends, and, you know, it's a new era now, and, you know, when dudes get a chance to know each other and make love to each other, and they get to go paint each other toenails, and you know, and they go shopping together, and they buy clothes together, and they wear same outfits together, coach, it's different. I can understand that because that's different from back then when we was watching boxing. When I hear old niggas go to talking like that, I say, yeah, dog, you got it. True. I expect that from a young nigga, but an old nigga, and that's why I told you, these old Christian niggas be doing it too. It's the old Christian nigga syndrome. I expect the young male groupie to do it because he young, he starry-eyed, you know, he fanned out. I expect them to do it. But when I see an old nigga who come from, you know, old like me, who came up watching boxing, and you go to making it, yeah, coach, you don't understand, dog. See, you know, you don't know what it's like, coach, to have a friend and y'all go get your toenails painted together, coach, and you know, have matching purses. Coach, you don't know nothing about that. It's different now. This ain't the Ali days or the Tyson days or the Sugar Ray Leonard days. It's different now, coach. You see what I'm saying? You got to, I respect that. I don't respect it. True. I don't even want to talk to you no more about no boxing. We could talk about anything else. We could talk about the stock market. We could talk about hip hop. We could talk about women. We could talk about money. We could talk about anything other than boxing, dog. Once you said that, you fucking lost me. Anyways, Tank has always spoke about Devin Haney being too big for him to fight. And he's known for catchweights and rehydration clauses. If Shakur Stevenson wouldn't fight Devin Haney at 144-pound catchweight, a weight that he suggested that Devin Haney agreed to, and a 3-pound rehydration clause. Yeah, dog, you got to come in at 144, day of the weigh-in, and then the next day we're going to do a second weigh-in. You can't weigh no more than 3 pounds more. You can't weigh no more than 147, dog. And then the end of the contract, I'm going to rehydrate to about 160, how I always do, and you can only rehydrate to 150. So I'm gonna let you gain 6 pounds. You can rehydrate to 6 pounds. Me, I'm gonna rehydrate to whatever I want to rehydrate to. See what I'm saying? Don't worry about that there. Then you got to run 5 miles the day of the fight. I got to make sure that you good and weak and everything. You got to do that. And guess what? And you trying to tell me this nigga on the pound for pound list? What pound for pound? You guys give me an example from a historical standpoint. A pound for pound fighter who came with all these goddamn stipulations to fight a nigga. True. Don't tell me about the Ring Magazine pound for pound list. That shit trash. Compare it to like you got dudes. How you got niggas on the list who like catchweight niggas, rehydration niggas. That ain't the shit that from the past, from a historical standpoint. Yeah, nah, I'm cool, dog. I'm cool on that. I'm just saying me. And one thing about me, I ain't finna hold a nigga water. I'm gonna tell her how I see it, the way I want to see it, and so goddamn be it. Me. I don't care nothing about being down. My name ain't Brandy. I don't have people say, man, coach, man, why don't you reach out to such and such? Reach out to such and such. I don't reach out to niggas. I reach out to the ones that I know that I fuck with. If I know them and I fuck with them, I reach out to them. If I don't know you and I don't fuck with you, I'm not going to reach out to you. Because for me, that'll be being phony. Every relationship that I made in boxing has been like a real natural. It was built on mutual love and respect. People like my show. A lot of motherfuckers in boxing who are millionaires listen to my shit. I don't have executives reach out to me, man. You funny than a motherfucker, dog. I like your shit, dog. I like that true shit you be doing. I like you be talking shit. You open the phone lines. Like I have motherfuckers hit me up, tell me this shit all the time. Motherfuckers at PBC, motherfuckers at Top Rank. They won't come on the show and do no interview now. But guess what? I never asked them to do an interview. I think it's only one guy I asked to do an interview. He didn't tell me no. He said, oh man, you trying to get me in trouble. And this guy is an outspoken executive in box. He said, man, you trying to get me in trouble, man. You know what I mean? I was like, I said, man, come on the show, man. He was like, man, you trying to get me in trouble, man. I was like, nah, don't worry about it. He said, because I'm gonna ask this motherfucker some shit. This guy, he don't do interviews. But anyways, What do you guys think Tank is going to do? You know, not do. I won't say do from a standpoint, but I would say, you know, like I'm just thinking, how is Tank and Devin Haney gonna fight? How is that even possible? One guy's 147 pounder now, and another guy is 135. That's a 12-pound weight difference. You know it's going to be catch weight and a rehydration. You know that. What, Devin got to come down to 135? Tank going to meet him at 140? I'll come up 5 pounds. You come down 5 pounds, and we going to hit you with the You're like, come on, fam. He wouldn't fight Devin when they was at 135 together. How do you expect me to believe that he going to fight him now? If you wouldn't fight him when he was at 135, you damn sure ain't gonna fight him here at 147. Like, I know. Yeah, man. To me, this is unrealistic. Tank wouldn't fight Devin, like I said before, but they was in the same weight division. You get what I'm saying? And now you want me to believe that he's going to fight him now. I believe that shit when I see it. You get what I'm saying? For me, this is a nothing burger. This is another imaginary fight that won't happen. I know it. You know it. Everybody in the chat know it. Make me a lie. Somebody please prove. I would be the first one to come on this motherfucker and say, you know what, dog, I was wrong, because this would be something that I would gladly be wrong about. Oh, I would be so happy to be wrong about this. I would be so happy to wake up and say, goddamn, coach, man, they signed the contract, man. Devin Haney and Tank Davis having a press conference to announce the fight. They're on stage right now. Al Heyman came out of the top. Al Heyman is on stage. Al is on stage with Bill, and Bill smiling. He got 2 American flags in his hand like Don King and Louis DeCubas and Jr. and Tom Brown, and everybody's on stage. Like, bro, I would love to be wrong about this. But I don't think I am. True. In other words, it's also being reported via Twitter that Gervonta Tank Davis, again, this came out via Twitter. This didn't come out from Tank Davis. I ain't hear Tank say this. This is coming out via Twitter. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how much you guys trust Twitter. You know what I mean? But I've been seeing digital shootouts on Twitter lately, digital shootouts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've been sitting back in the cut with my fire. I keep my fire. I'm ready, nigga. Listen, I'm fighting on the iPhone 7. I'm fighting niggas on the Sidekick. I'm fighting them on the GoCom beeper. I'm fighting them on the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 16. I'm ready. Matter of fact, hold on. Motherfucker. I'm ready, goddammit. I'm ready. I'm fighting. It's what's up. It's up. It's up. You see what I'm saying? We busting over here. When your team fuck the other side, you got to be ready at all times. You know what I mean? They gonna like you or don't like it. It don't goddamn matter. You got to do you every day of the week, 7 days a week, and twice on Sundays. We care nothing about your friendship. I got enough friends. I'm trying to get rid of some of them motherfuckers right now. Yeah, dog, I got a whole bunch of friends on it. I got 50 friends. I got 100 friends. You know, I got to trim the fat. Okay, 50 of y'all, we don't talk like that. So 50 of y'all got to go over here. Now, let me analyze this other 50. Okay, shit. All right, this team don't really be doing that. I'm going to kick them to the side. All right, that's 40. All right, goddamn, 40 seems like a little too many friends. All right, let me get rid of these other 10. Bam, okay, that's leave me 30. Do I really need 30 friends? No, I don't need 30 friends. Let's see, let's get rid of these 10 pen. I leave me 20. Now, them last 20 friends got to be the millionaire friends. The last 20 friends got to be 7- and 8-figure niggas. It got to be that. People, okay, you know what I mean? When I talk to them, you know what I mean? I can get some of that wisdom from them, from the, you know, hey, man, look at me, invest in this. You know what I mean? Put your money in that. You know, we talking about goddamn P&L. Like, I need them. Good white folks. I'm looking for some good white folks. If there's some good white folks out there that got some bread, that want to be my friend, I'm looking for you. If it's some good Pan-Africans that got some bread and intelligence that want to be my friend, I'm looking for you. Let's see. I need some small hat friends. I ain't never had a small hat friend before. If there's anybody in the small hat that want to be my friend, it is what it is. I ain't finna do that shit Floyd Mayweather did now. I'm just telling you right now. You want to give a nigga some advice, I take that. We can be friends on the advice tip. Let's see who else. Need some Asian friends. Anybody that's from Asia, whether it's Japan, China, or Korea, whatever the case may be. You know, you want to talk money talk or whatever. Yeah, we can do all that there. True. Phone lines finna get ready to drop. You know, of course, me, I'm the prince of pissing people off. That's what I do. I give a fuck about a nigga feelings. And what I'm not finna argue with you. I don't argue with bots and avatar. I don't argue with bots, avatar gangsters, or male groupies. You're not even that important to me for me to argue with you. Understand that. All right. As I said before, this is another imaginary fight that won't happen. You get what I'm saying? Now, it's being reported that on Twitter that Gervonta Tank Davis has fired Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. Now, Coach Kenny, I like Coach Kenny. I met the brother in Vegas. Coach Kenny, cool as hell. He's funny. I never met Calvin, but I met Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny is a nice guy. He's a really, really nice guy. I like Coach Kenny. I like him. See what I'm saying? I really do, right? Good brother. Why did Tank fire them? I have no idea. Trainers get fired every day, though, B. They get fired all the time. Sources say that Tank is now training with Jose Benavidez Sr. Now, there's a lot that I can say about this news, but I won't. I'm going to let y'all see it. Some fans feel that Tank has betrayed the very same brothers, Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin, that were there for him from the beginning. You know, and he switched out on the brother man for the Mexican, Jose Benavidez Sr. True. They say Coach Calvin was there for Tank when his mama was in and out of drug houses and he was in and his dad was in and out of drug houses and they say Tank went to the foster home or whatever. They say Coach Calvin was there. When Tank was hungry and Calvin, he said, and he didn't have nothing to eat. Calvin was making him mayonnaise sandwiches. Here you go, youngin. Here go this mayonnaise sandwich right here. I'm gonna go to this meat market tomorrow and get some turkey and ham and stuff like that. But eat this mayonnaise sandwich. See, you jitterbugs don't know what a mayonnaise sandwich is. Y'all don't know what a mayonnaise sandwich is. That's before your time. They say Calvin was there. When he needed drawers and underwear to wear and socks, Calvin was there. When they was going through the amateurs, somebody knocking at the door? Calvin was there. Hold on, I'm trying to see what this is. There is that's what they say. Coach Calvin was there. Now Calvin has been kicked to the curb. Is it right? I'll let y'all, hold on, I thought somebody was on my porch. Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. You see what I'm saying? Now, do you guys think that Tank is being disloyal to Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin? Do you guys believe that Tank and Devin are really negotiating in negotiations to fight each other next? If so, what weight division will they fight in? You know, because we know they ain't fighting at 160 because that's Jamal Charlo's weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
I'm just saying, the test the seasons to be jolly. You got rid of the brother man for the other man. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all feel that this is an act of betrayal I want to tap into your emotions, and I want you to be emotional about this because I loved it. I love it myself. I don't believe the Tank Davis. I do believe Devin Haney. I do believe what Devin Haney said about Tank Davis's team reached out to him and to try to make a. I do believe that. But guess what? Do I believe that shit gonna happen? Hell to the no. No, I don't believe that shit at all. It is what it is, man. But before we get into the show, I gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And you know we gotta dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And I want to give a shout out to all of you Otises out there. Y'all telling me these niggas superstars when they ain't nobody but Otis.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
See, that's the difference between me and most. When they come to see you, they come to see you because of somebody else. When they come to see me, they come to see me because of me. That's the difference. They come to see you because of who you interviewing. They come to see me because of me. That's the difference. Anyways, shout out to the pimps out there who want to collectivize.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
And to all of you after my God niggas, this video is for you.
After my God, I respect it. I respect it. After my God. I respect it. After my God, give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yo,
He needs air.
You need air.
He needs
bro.
air.
Pass out.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to take a lot to do it. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
Hey man, shout out to Dr. Boxing, man, on Twitter. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Big Mason, man. Shout out to Mason, man. Flint, Michigan in his BI. Kendall Price is here. My main man, Wookie Wook. Mr. T, Highlight Space. Gold Rush in his BI. Who else we got, man? Shout out to J Brim. J Brim with the link read. Shout out to T Culture is here. The lovely Akila. Who else we got? We got my main man, Daniel. We got Schoolo. Mr. Tomato Cam. You know what I mean? He probably hit us late on. Shout out to RJ. RJ, what's going on, fam? Yeah, RJ, I'm just, I've been fooled too many times. I just ain't, you know what I mean? I don't been fooled and tricked too many times. Like in American boxing, trying to get 2 top niggas to fight each other is like pulling teeth without the Novocaine. It's very painful, very uncomfortable, right? Just imagine going to the dentist. You have a sore tooth. You got a toothache. You got a cavity. And it has your face swollen up, and you got to get the cavity moved out, pulled out. And what they gonna do when you go to the dentist? They gonna hit you with a needle about that long. It's a real thin needle, though, real thin one. They gonna hit you with a needle about that long. They gonna go up in your gum till they hit the nerve right up here, right? And then they gonna shoot that Novocaine in it to numb it. You're gonna get a little tingling feeling at first. If you're scared of needles, just close your eyes like I do, because I don't like needles. I just keep my eyes closed. Then they numb, and then they gonna hit it. They might hit it 2-3 times, 2 times, right? You know what I mean? They're gonna do that, gonna have your face numb. They're gonna wait by 5 minutes. They're gonna let it get in there real good. Then they're gonna go in there and pull it out, extract it. You ain't gonna feel nothing. But American boxing is the total opposite. When you got 2 quote unquote superstars. All these it's reigning superstars in American boxing. Don't nobody know these mofos. I'm saying like that. No global impact at all. You are strictly hood regulated. You a hood superstar. YouTube is the equivalent. Listen, social media boxing is the equivalent of being the shit in the hood. Of being a ghetto superstar. You a ghetto superstar, fam. On YouTube. You a ghetto superstar, fam. On Twitter. You a ghetto superstar, fam, when you go to a boxing event and people know who you is in that little small circle. Outside of that boxing event, if you just walking down the goddamn street somewhere, they'll just think you were just a regular motherfucker. True. Yeah, man, I'm telling you what God love, boy. I'm telling you what God love, bro. I swear for God.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
I'm gonna get ready to drop these phone lines. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not finna argue with a nigga about his opinion. I'm really not.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Hey man, look here, man. They tell your favorite fighter, who act like a bitch, Riley. Get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Listen, again, Tank Davis is a great fighter. I like Tank. I do. I know motherfucking Tank fans don't think I like the nigga. That's the problem. See, the difference between me and you is this. When I like a fighter because of I don't like a fighter because his hairdo. I don't like a fighter because he light skinned. I don't like a fighter because he has veneers. I don't like a fighter because he have diamonds in his teeth. I don't like a fighter because he wears chrome hearts. I don't like a fighter because he has grease in his hair and parted in his hair. I don't like a fighter because the hair grease drops down in his eyeballs. I don't like a fighter because he wears purses. I don't like a fighter because he paints his fingers and toenails different colors. You know, that ain't what I like a fighter for. I like a fighter based on what he does in the ring, and is he fighting the top dudes on a consistent basis? I don't mind you fighting a tomato can here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, you know, nigga, you better, if you got 10 fights, put it this way. If you is that, put it this way. When I watch Dragon Ball Z, because you telling me this nigga Goku wanted all the smoke. Goku fought Black Frieza. He fought Lord Beerus. He fought Wiz, you know, training and stuff. He fought Majin Buu. He fought doggone Cool. He fought all the baddest mofos in the universe. Goku didn't say, Frieza, now what we got to do now, you got to share it, you got to, you feel me? Need to come in on the weight, you know, I don't can't, you can't, what we got to do now, you need to catch weight, man. See what I'm saying? I need you to have on 5-pound ankle weights the day of the fight. Then you can't rehydrate to no more than 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds. So you got to come in at 144 the day of the fight. We're going to weigh you in the ring the day of the fight. When we get in the ring, we're going to weigh you again. You can't weigh no more than 146 and a half. If you weigh more than that, the fight off. True. You telling me this nigga Goku. You telling me this nigga Black Frieza, but he moving like Papa Smurf. He moving like Smurfette. He moving like Gargamel. He moving like the Care Bears. Sharing is caring. Nigga moving like Rainbow Bright. I see Rainbow Bright, but you telling me he the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I'm seeing the Care Bears. You telling me, nah, this Ultra Instinct Goku. I'm seeing Gargamel. You telling me, nah, coach, this motherfucking Godzilla. I said, well, it can't be Godzilla. Godzilla is the king of the monsters. How did Godzilla get the title of being the king of the monsters? Because he fought all the other monsters. Name a monster Godzilla didn't fight. He fought all of them. That's how he became the king. And guess what? In boxing, the way I grew up, that's how you become the best in boxing. You got to fight all the monsters. All the niggas who they say that's in or around your weight division, who they think that they can beat you and fuck with you, you got to fight them, and you got to be willing to fight you, and you got to be willing to fight him. That's how you solve that. You don't become the best because Blue Blood Sports TV call you a superstar boxer. Shout out to Blue. You don't become the best because niggas is arguing about how great you is on the Boxing Voice. You don't become the best because Showbiz the Adult call you Sugar Shakur. You don't become the best because you got niggas doing 11, 12-hour live shows, arguing and threatening each other, yelling and screaming and sending gun emojis and demon face emojis about you. Nah, that ain't how you become the best, fam. True. I don't give a fuck because it's changed in today's time. The rule still applies. I don't give a fuck what Max Kellerman say. He don't conform. You know, the Malik Scott, he was a trash fighter anyways. He don't conform. The corporate media, I don't give a fuck about the corporate media. Fuck the boxing corporate media. They some shit eaters. Yeah, no. This how it always been in any sport. How do we know the New York Knicks is the best basketball team in the NBA for 2025 for the 2025 basketball season? They beat all the top teams in the playoffs on the Eastern Conference Finals. And they beat the best team in the Western Conference Finals in the NBA championship. They played 5 games. They beat them in 5. That's proof that they are the best. The Knicks didn't say, you know what, dog? In order for us to play you, dog, Wemby can't play this game. Wemby too tall. Niggas got too much skill. Nah, dog, you got to sit him down. You know, we can't have Wemby now. See what I'm saying? And then what we need to do now, it got to be, that didn't come with no stipulations. They're like, okay, fam, you got your best, I got my best. Let's go at it and see who wins. How do we know Usain Bolt? I will get to the super chats. How do we know Usain Bolt was the fastest man in the world? Because he raced against the other top guys on track and field. In the Olympics, he raced the best guys America had to offer. He raced the best guys Italy had to offer. He raced the best guys China and Japan had to offer. He raced the best guys the other sports had to offer. The other countries had to offer. All of them lined up, the best of the best. They sounded the gun off. They took off running. Usain Bolt was number 1 because he beat the other top guys. That's how this shit works. I don't care how much a nigga eating you up. I don't care how much he pulled your dick. I don't care how flashy you look against a tomato can. Nigga, you fought an empty can of Sprite, and you trying to tell me this nigga the best because he beat up an empty can of Sprite. True. A dude who ain't had no business in the ring with you. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and shout out to like I said before.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I agree. Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid. You know, that means cash for those. I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash. OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about
very important.
Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Hey, I'm adjusting super chats right now. Hey, Ramon, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri?
Who you think it is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't say
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
I'm just saying. I'm glad. I hope Tank get back fight. He ain't fought in a while. You know what I mean? You can only survive off of the boxing money for so long. You got to continue to fight because that's your primary source of income. So I don't see the Devin Haney and Tank Davis fight happen. I don't see it. I'm not optimistic about that shit. I'm more optimistic about Devin Haney and the Shakur fight, and I'm not optimistic about that at all. So I'm more optimistic about that happening more so than Tank because when we see how that's going on. You get what I'm saying? You want me to believe that this is the guy that want to fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's at a 147-pounder now. You want me to believe that this guy wants that this guy is serious about making a deal with Devin Haney? You want me to believe this guy?
Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I ain't got
That's
nothing to do. That was real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like.
How many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
To be honest, I ain't never said.
Hey man, phone lines open.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, man, shout out to Curtis, man. Curtis, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Markevion. Markevion, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Jay Brim. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, you got to understand, like, for me, I'm just kind of like, I've been snake bitten, right? And, I'm not falling for it. I just right now, man, like I sit back. I was watching. I forgot what year this was. This was at cruiserweight though. I was watching James Toney and Mike McCallum, 2 of my favorite fighters of all time. If you want to see how black fighters fought, that's the fight to watch. But I saw the last fight. I think they had a trilogy. The third fight they had was at cruiserweight, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was at cruiserweight. And James Toney, he was very, very they interviewed him, he won and this and that, and he clearly won the fight. And he didn't talk trash about Mike McCallum or nothing. He was very respectful. You know, James was like, he said, yeah, man, you know, I won and all that stuff there. He said, man, but much love to Mike McCallum. He said, man, I love this dude. He said when Mike started when he started boxing in the early 80s, because Mike McCallum turned pro in like 1981, if I'm not mistaken. He said, man, you know, he said, I studied that dude. He said, man, I idolized that dude. That's what James Toney said. You will never hear James Toney say that about any other fighter. He said, I idolized that dude, man. Of course, Ezra Charles. He studied a lot of Ezra Charles. But I'm saying, you know, Mike McCallum was older than James Toney. He like, man, like, bro, them dudes was fighters, bro. We ain't got fighters in today's time. We got professional boxers. I'm talking about in America. We got professional boxers. There is a difference. Learn the difference between a professional boxer and a fighter. A fighter don't mean rock 'em, sock 'em. There's many different ways to throw hands. A fighter talks a certain way, moves a certain way. They have a certain mentality. What makes a fighter so great is his mentality. His ability to be able to adapt. His ability to be able to endure. His ability to challenge his fears and go fight a motherfucker who he may not be sure if he can beat or not. It's different. A fighter is different from a professional boxer. Trust me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jermaine from Toledo, Coach.
Jermaine, talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? Man, I'm with you, man. I don't really think the fight gonna happen either, man. I think, you know what I mean? Because first of all, Bill Haney, nigga, you know goddamn well y'all not about to get no motherfucking 50-50 to fight no damn Tank. I don't know why they think they deserve 50-50. You know what I mean? Okay, y'all got Brian Norman, but they know Tank the top dog. Dev, you've been fighting on undercards for the last few years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's the business first. So, like, on the business side, they know they ain't about to get no 50-50. So, to me, that sounds like they ready to duck any goddamn way. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I feel like they ready to duck anyway. And, you know, that's where I'm at with that, though. You know what I mean? I hope the fight happens. You know what I mean? I ain't really too optimistic either.
Yeah, where you get? Where you getting 50-50 from? And where you get all these numbers from? I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, no, because Bill Haney, you know, when they was going back and forth yesterday on the Twitter, Bill said 50-50, you know, and that's why I got that from 50-50. And I'm like, man, come on, man. You know, what's your opinion, Coach? If Bill them ask for 50-50, you think that's, you know what I mean, reasonable?
I gotta go back and look and see what he's talking about, but it's not my job to worry about what's reasonable, what's not reasonable. My job is whoever's going to put the money up for the fight, that's their job. Tank Davis and Bill Haney, and Devin Haney, whatever they negotiate, you know, in order to make a fight happen, that's what I'm more focused on. Whether Tank gets 75-25 or Devin gets 60-40, we ain't gonna get none of the damn money anyway. So we can only go by what. Yeah, I know. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. What Devin said. So
I know that. I just want to. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just don't want the fight not to happen because of that. Like, well, the negotiations don't fill apart because
the
this
fight,
person wants 50-50.
If the fight didn't happen at 135, what make you think the fight gonna happen at 147?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really think, you know.
Tank didn't fight none of those guys when they was in the same weight division. So it ain't going, if the fight don't happen, it's not going to be because the Haneys want 50-50. It's going to be because Tank ain't want to fight them niggas in the first place. He's showing you that.
Yeah. So what you think about Tank them reaching out? You think that was just, you know, just like a little stunt or something?
Yeah, I think it was a stunt. I think it was a smoke screen. Ain't shit gonna happen. I don't believe that shit. I believe that he reached out to them. I do believe that, but I just think it ain't nothing gonna happen, bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I ain't getting excited about this shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still. I hope that fight happens, but if not, I want the Keyshawn and Devin, man. You know what I mean? Corey, I don't know what I
want the Keyshawn and Devin too. That, like, to me, because I think to me the Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney, that's the better fight. Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis is the better fight. The bigger money fight is Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney and Tank. That's the bigger money fight. But the better fight is Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. That's the better fight.
Yeah, I'm with you, Coach. Because I know Keyshawn come to fight. And that nigga want to fight. You tell that nigga, you get 90-10%. He's still, all right, fuck it. I'm going to beat this nigga out. I don't think he's turning down nothing. I think he want to get in there with Devin for real, man. But I'm gonna leave it right here though, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. I think, you know what I mean. I think, matter of fact, hold on, let me. All right, damn, we got a lot of super chats. My bad. Shout out to Gold Rush for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. He said, "Where's Gray when you need him? The cake for Tank." Hey, shout out to Sean from the Heights for dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
He said, "I want to dedicate a dub to TF the other side." He said, "Keep your hand off the chopper." Hey, hey, Sean for the Heights. Like, look, yeah, dog. This is a stick up. Look here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, dog. Listen, all bullshit aside. Listen, I don't mean to do this. I don't mean to do this, but we need the paper. We need the paper. I'm telling you, we need the paper. Right now, I just, you know what I mean? I'm looking to buy me, I want to upgrade. I'm looking to buy me a Maserati. I said, I got a neighbor who lives like, they live like 2 streets over, right? 2 streets over. They got a nice cocaine white Maserati. My favorite sports car is a Maserati. It used to be a Lamborghini, but I don't like Lambos no more like I used to. You know, because I used to watch a lot of Miami Vice, and I fell in love with the Lamborghini and the Maserati because I used to watch a lot of Miami Vice. So anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to buy a new Lambo. The Lord told me, Lord, L-A-W-D, you know, right now we're trying to buy a new Lambo. And how you thinking we're going to get the Lambo? I need to ride, like right now, I'm trying to save all of the boxing souls that I can, right? Because I got to get these dudes back on the proper level, the way of doing things. I'm trying to save them. I have been sent by the boxing gods that come down here on earth to try to save, to try to save American boxing. And I'm not doing a great job at it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of rough because I'm outnumbered, but I'm fighting as hard as I can. So the boxing gods told me, they say, Coach, what we gonna do, we gonna bless you. And I want you to go talk to the congregation and get them to donate because I need you to ride in style. Trying to ride in style, you know, I'm trying to make sure, you know, I want to fly in style too. I'm going to start back flying, going to different fights. When I fly in style, I'll let you guys know. If I see any internet gangsters, any drop the addies, any gun emojis or demon face emoji, I'll let y'all know about that. I haven't seen them in the 5 years that I've been traveling this country in different fights. I haven't seen them yet, but only time you see them is in the comment section. But I ain't talking about in the live shows. You may see them like in a pre-recorded video or something like that. They'll leave a comment. You know, I don't really see them like that, but that's okay. I'm going to get the rest of the super chats. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Coach, when you real, you know real when you hear it. But in boxing, we need to see it. Now, for the past 2 to 3 weeks, everywhere I went, they were talking about Shakur. Tank decides to tweet, and Shakur's run is over. And, you know, and, bro, when I first heard about this shit this morning, Coach, I didn't believe it one bit, to be honest with you. You know, the way I see it, Tank is about to announce something soon, and he's just putting his name out there, bro. He's not fighting Haney. You know, listen, he chose not to fight him at 135. We all know this. You know, so Devin Haney's a full-grown welterweight today, you know? And he already fought there. So he probably acclimated to the weight already. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Tank is not going to fight, man. You know, he's just trying to make some noise, bro. That's all. Like he always does when he's about to fight. You know? Nothing new with the guy. But I'll tell you another thing, Coach. It's going to be quick. I'm going to say this. Boots and Zayas, the reason why I like the fight best is because they're willing to risk that. Oh, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's all I got today, bro. That's what cool.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk about Boots and Xander Zayas. We're gonna talk about it Thursday, and we're gonna talk about it Friday, and then we're going live for the fight as well. You get what I'm saying? Because I really admire both of those guys. They made a fight just like that. And listen, Xander Zayas and Boots is living proof. It don't take all that to make no fight, dog. When 2 niggas want to fight each other. It don't take all of that. It don't take all of that. Yeah, dog, all these different stipulations and all that. It don't take that, fam. When 2 dudes want to fight. Listen, I have never in my life seen a so-called pound-for-pound fighter cry so much, complain so much, come with somebody. You gotta listen. You gotta jump through mountains and hula hoops just to fight the dude. You want to fight a certain mofo that you know you can beat. And you know what frustrates me the most about Tank? because I like Shakur Stevenson's styles. I like the fact he's a good boxer. I like Devin Haney, he's a good boxer. And I like, you know what pissed me off about Tank? I actually thought that, I say, man, Tank could beat all these dudes. I thought Tank would beat Devin Haney. I'm telling y'all. And when he was at lightweight, I said, yeah, man, I think Tank could beat Dev. I think Tank could beat Shakur. I think, it was somebody else. I thought Teofimo, because at that time, Teofimo was he was the takeover and all that stuff there. And I wasn't sure if he could have beat Lomachenko. I wasn't sure if he can beat Loma because stylistically, Loma's really, really light on his feet. You get what I'm saying? And but just from a stylistic standpoint, now if he can catch him and crack him, maybe. But I'm like, well, shit, he fought. It ain't no guarantee that Tank gonna knock a motherfucker out. He ain't knocked Lamont Roach out, and Lamont Roach is right there in front of him. He ain't knocked Esau Pitbull Cruz out, and he caught Esau Pitbull Cruz with some nice uppercuts that he normally would knock a mofo out with. Esau ate that shit up. So it ain't no guarantee that, you know what I mean? You don't know how the person gonna be able to take the punch and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it was just like, man, I think that was the most disappointing thing for me. Now, I think if him and Devin fight now, nah, I don't see him beating Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney too long. He gonna use his length. He gonna keep that jab on him. He got great, like Tank should have fought Devin when he was at 135. Tank should have fought Devin when he was at 135. He's better now than he was then. He should have fought him when he was at 135. And this is what I was telling Bill. I say, Bill, let me tell y'all something. Keyshawn Davis coming up. I told him, I said, I don't see y'all probably gonna get that Shakur fight, but I was kind of optimistic a little at first, but now I see how Shakur moving. I'm like, nah. So I said, you know what, fam? If you're gonna fight Keyshawn Davis, you better fight him now. Fight him now while he's 15-0. Because he only gonna get better. If you don't fight that nigga Keyshawn now and you try to fight him later, you think, I'm telling you, this motherfucker, because I like Keyshawn Davis's style. I like his style. Now he ain't really fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. Now that is true. And Top Rank, and see, it kind of fool you a little bit, right? Because Top Rank will put you in there with some good opponents to really, really make every promotional company does it though. Every promotional company does it. It ain't just Top Rank. PBC does it. Matchroom does it. Matchroom, sometimes they'll put their fight in the ring with a motherfucker and they get knocked out. A lot of Matchroom fighters always lose because they match them up tough. But I was like, yeah, man, I was just, man, kind of like, I was just, man, that's the frustrating part of it. Now I don't give up on all these. I'm like, man, I ain't. It is what it is. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. What you say, fam? He said, I want to dedicate this. He said, keep your hands off the chopper. Okay, I got you, fam. Shout out to the Cardenas. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said Shakur in the jump back. He said in the jump back jacks as the new R&B group. Here we go again. New R&B group. Here we go. Going through the same thing. Nigga, going through the same thing. Hey, listen, y'all go. It's a group from LA, Los Angeles, called Portrait. They made a song called Here We Go. Here we go, right? It's called Here We Go. It came out in 93. It's called Here We Go Again, going through the same thing. We going through the same goddamn thing, dog. I'm not optimistic about these niggas, man. I ain't, man. I'm not. Shout out to OBW Stretch. Jumping out $2 super chat. He said, cuz Showbiz called you sugar. He said, cuz Showbiz called you sugar. Showbiz called, I think he called Shakur, Sugar Shakur. Nigga, that's Sugar Shakur. Sugar Shakur. Nigga, what? What sugar are you talking about? What? Wait, let's see what's up. Hold on, let me see what's up. Yeah, I don't understand. Wait, what the fuck they talking about? How am I hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see something. Hold on, I'm trying to see something. These motherfuckers talking about some of my shit got a age restriction. Why you got an age restriction on my show? Shit. Hold on. Yeah, y'all bear with me one more. Motherfucker talking about, well, you got an age? That ain't shit. That ain't what I put. My shit is okay, cool. All right, my bad, y'all. Okay, I had to change that. I had to change a little something. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back over here to where I was at. Shit. Let's get rid of that. Let's go over here now. Y'all bear with me one moment. Yeah, because you know, like when you do these shows, show your ID. Show my ID for what? What? All right, anyway, hold on, my bad. Hold on, let me do this. My bad, y'all. These motherfuckers talking about age, motherfucking age restriction. You know, come on. Go back right here. Hold on. All right, let me get rid of that. Okay, now let me get rid of that. Now let me do this. Oh, y'all bear with me one moment, man. I'm going through some things right now. I'm trying to. Let's go ahead and do this right quick. Age restriction. Like when you do these shows, they want to know, okay, no, it's not. Okay, all right, cool, I'm good. They say, no, it's not made for kids. Like when you put these shows together, they ask you like what type of content it is. Is it made for kids or is it not made for kids? Like if you're going to be doing a lot of cursing and shit and all that stuff there, so if it's made for kids, they'll turn off the comment section. You won't be able to leave a comment, right? If it's not made for kids, then you put that there, then they'll only show your videos to people who are 18 and up. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's going on. I thought I had to say I had got an alert on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Anyways, he said, oh yeah, Sugar Shakur, yeah, Sugar. Like they just give a motherfucker a nickname, dog. How you listen? It's disrespect to Sugar. How you call a nigga Sugar Shakur when the nigga Shakur shit on the original Sugar Ray Robinson? True. Make it make sense, fam. Sugar Ray was buns. Them dudes really wasn't that good like that. All that stuff there. My skill, I'm telling you, like, I'm really nice like that. I'm nice like that. How you nice like that? You ain't even got the heart that them niggas had. You wouldn't have made it through the Black Murderous Row. You scared to fight black fighters in 2026. How in the hell you would have made it in that era you would have beat beat Sugar Ray Robinson. You wouldn't have whooped no Sugars. None of the Sugars. You won't even put on 6-ounce gloves. You can't even do same-day weigh-ins. You wouldn't be able to last 15 rounds. Your hand's too brittle. You couldn't have fought Jake LaMotta twice. You couldn't have had 3 fights in 3 weeks. 2 of those fights being Jake LaMotta. Moving up, gaining 13 pounds to fight a middleweight at his weight class. You couldn't have done that. How I know? You ain't doing it now. How you gonna call a nigga Sugar and disrespect the Sugars? True. Nah, I ain't going for that. Shout out to Get Over Here. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. How you gonna put a nigga on a pound for pound list who disrespects Sugar Ray Robinson? Make it make sense. The person who is the sole reason why we have a pound for pound list. How you gonna put that nigga, the cute light-skinned nigga with the dimples who tweet more than he box, go put that nigga on the list? He need to be on the list of pretty niggas with dimples. He don't need to be on no pound for pound list. True. Give a fuck about his fan base? Fuck that nigga fan base. If they ain't checking that nigga on that, I can't side with them or him. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm team. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Shout out to Mr. T. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says, as a newer resident, I formally request a trade Shakur oil check for a boss next to a later date. Tried. He said, I'm tired. He said, tried. He said, tired of behavior. Yeah, bitch ass nigga behavior. Yeah, man, I can't slap that shit, dog. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What you say? He said, here goes my little contribution, man, for the Hey, man, shout out to G5. Yeah, G5. I can't do it, dog. I'm just saying that's my position, bro. I can't do it, dog. Shout out to the G5.
Got chain for $5.
Huh?
You got some chain for $5. Got chain for $5.
Yeah, I got it.
Chain me.
All right.
Man, give my $5.
All right, bro.
Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5! Give my $5! I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Give my motherfucking $5, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me my $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
Hey, bro, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. I'm tired of hearing these bullshit Superman stories, fam. That's all I'm saying, fam.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Hey, bro, like that's if you want to know, if you want to see if you want to get a perfect illustration of how I feel when motherfuckers be coming over here talking, I be seeing these niggas having 24-hour live shows arguing about dudes who have no intentions on fighting each other. That's how I am. Or dudes who I'm like, because I'm like, dude, you fought all these flat-footed mother like these dudes is. Dude, you was a 1,700 to 1. You was a 1,700 favorite, minus 1,700 favorite to beat all of these dudes you got in the ring with, fam. You ain't never been an underdog in any fight you ever fought in. But not only that, you fighting the same style opponents. Dudes who like, you get what I'm saying? Dudes who, hold on, let me close this up too. Close that window too. I forgot I had all this other stuff up. Yeah, dudes who, you get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to hear all that cunt coochie ass shit. I'm in that task right there. And then, hold on. Yeah, I had to end some task on my You get what I'm saying? I'm sick of hearing the bullshit Superman stories. Niggas say, oh, nigga, you hating. I say, well, if me telling the truth is hating, then I'll be the hater. I ain't got no problem with that. If you want to label me a hater for telling the truth, I ain't got no problem with that. The truth is always looked upon as hate. No problems. See, you want the well-dressed up lie. I'm not here to give you the well-dressed up lie. And I'm not here to pander to no fan bases. Like, there's no way, irregardless of who you think do why Diddy. So this is what we got so far. Somebody in the media came out with the 4 kings. I don't know who came up with that shit. Somebody in the media came out with the 4 kings, the new 4 kings. I'll probably somebody from Ring Magazine. Call her, hold on. It's disrespectful. See, that came from the mainstream media. The new 4 kings. That shit came from the Ring Magazine, Max Kellerman and all them niggas. The Malik Scott, Freaky Dick and Malik and all that shit there. That shit so fugazi over there, dog. The new four kings, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? The four kings fought each other. Carter, what's your name? You called from?
Hey, this is Roy from Lancaster, California.
Roy, talk to me.
Hey, Coach. So I'm not gonna lie, man. It seems like Devin Haney's the only one that's willing to fight. Do you think? All right. So if the Keyshawn, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's gonna fight Keyshawn Davis or Shakur. Not saying he's gonna dug him. I'm just saying like I just don't think those fights are gonna happen. Where does Devin go from there?
He's gonna have to fight. Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, fight Keyshawn.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, if he want to keep his belt, if he want to keep his, if he
is. You're right.
If he want to keep his belt, see what Devin Haney can't do is this. His only leverage outside of a Turkey Olive Sheik, outside of a Zuffa Boxing big bag, is the fact that he's a champion at 147. He beat a guy. He beat a guy who was putting motherfuckers in comas. He beat him, right? So he earned the right. Yeah. He earned the right to become a champion. Now, if he listens to Shakur and says, "Okay, I want to fight you at 144-pound catch weight, a 3.5-pound rehydration clause, and I'm gonna drop my belt to give it to your play brother Keyshawn to fight you," that he loses his leverage. So Shakur is trying to get this man to lose his leverage. So he under no circumstances he should do that. So the only thing he should do is fight Keyshawn Davis when that mandatory is mandated, because that's the guy who everybody who don't like Devin Haney believes is going to be the one that beat him. As long as you got people who believe that this is the nigga that's going to whoop you, they going to tune in. And then that's the play, because to me, Keyshawn Davis is the better fight, not necessarily the bigger fight from a payday standpoint, but it's the better fight from a fan who like to watch boxing standpoint.
Because I like his style too. I think, honestly, call me crazy, but I think that's I'm not gonna say 50-50. I'm gonna say 60-40. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in favor of Devin for that fight, but I think Keyshawn has the tools to do it. Depending on. It all depends on it. Like Haney, if he comes in at his best and all that good stuff. I know Shakur. Doesn't Shakur have a mandatory coming up too for his belt?
Yeah, he got a guy by the name of Delgado. Delgado was he was the number 2 guy behind Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn was the number 1 guy at 140 to fight for the WBO title. But Shakur had beat Shakur had beat Teofimo. Cause remember, he was trying to fight Teofimo for the belt. But Shakur moved up and beat him and took the belt, and that still left Keyshawn there, the number 1 guy for the WBO. But since they not gonna fight each other because they play brothers, Shakur and James Prince and Keyshawn came up with a plan. Why don't you just move up to 147? We'll talk to the WBO, make sure that you skip the line and you become the number 1 guy to fight Devin Haney, and you fight him. And that's why I ain't got the, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on. So I think that's the better fight. Okay. I think Devin Haney and Keyshawn is the better fight.
Yeah, me too. I agree. I don't know for sure if him and Key are gonna fight. I don't think he should go fuck with Gervonta, because Gervonta, if the fight gets made, right, Coach, I guarantee you it's gonna be for fall, November, December, whenever the fuck it's gonna be. And Tank is just gonna randomly go to jail, like how he did against Jake Paul. Like, it's gonna be another. Honestly, I'm kind of done with Tank. The whole shit with him capping for years is just. I used to be a big Tank head 4 or 5 years ago. You couldn't tell me shit about Tank, but now it's like, man, like, are you gonna fight or like what are you doing? But I don't think Devin should go even really talk about. I know that's a bigger fight, obviously, not from a money standpoint. If he could get that fight at a reasonable price or whatever, or however, whatever they do, cool. But is it gonna happen? Probably not. But yeah, that key fight, I ain't gonna lie, I'll pay good money once that key fight. But that's all I have pretty much, Coach.
Absolute, fam. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Jay Blizzy. Jay Blizzy, what's going on, fam? What's going on, Jay Blizzy? I'm like, you agree to fight a dude that'll catch weight, then the dude still don't want to fight you. Now he talking about, well, it got to be a rehydration clause after you agree to the catch weight. Then he say, well, you got to drop the belt. So you can't even trust that guy, because if the nigga ain't going to fight you for the biggest bag he's ever made, and he's making all these stipulations, then that dude don't want to fight you. Leave that dude alone. Beat his little brother ass if you can beat him. Fight the little brother. Or if you can get Tank. But I don't see the Tank Davis fight happening. And I'm going to tell you why. Because like I said before, it's not based on feelings and emotions. It's based on Tank Davis's words. This is why it's based on that. And I can't even get mad at Tank. I'm going to tell you why I can't get mad at Tank. Tank is on record saying he never asked to fight any of those guys. He said that. I don't care what a Tank Davis fan says. At the end of the day, we have this.
Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen, and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I don't.
That's
ain't got
the best
nothing to do.
answer you
That
can
was
give.
real shit.
That's some real shit.
I can't. I don't know. That's like.
How many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
To be honest, I ain't never said.
Man, when a nigga come out on a podcast in front of me with millions of people watching it, telling you that he ain't want no smoke, believe him. So I can't get mad at Tank. Tank came out and let it be known, look, my nigga, I ain't cut from that cloth. I ain't like, oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I left Tank alone. Shakur Stevenson is turning out to be another Tank. You know, this is the only error that listen, let me tell you something. James Toney loved Mike McCallum, bro. James Toney, there's a video out there where he fought Mike McCallum. He beat him at cruiserweight. I think that was their third fight. And after the fight, James Toney was so humble. He said, yeah, man, he spoke highly of Mike McCallum. Mike McCallum was in the ring too as well. They interviewed him. He said, man, I idolize this dude, man. Like this dude here, like that's how much respect he had for Mike McCallum. And they fought each other. Not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times. And there's countless other examples of fighters that done this. I'm gonna tell you something. I've never seen an era where a group of fighters come together to form Voltron and become friends and fake brothers just so they can justify not fighting each other. Caller, hold on. I ain't never seen that like this before in my life. And I got niggas telling me, young and old, and everywhere in between, that coach, no, man, you don't understand. This how it is. No, I do understand. You don't understand. Your problem is the fact, your problem is I'm not conforming. I get it, I understand it. I understand what's going on, but I'm not conforming, not me. I'm holding the line. Anybody who been watching me for a while, there's something that I always say. I say, I'm going to hold the line, dog. I'm going to be that one nigga that's sitting here on the line. I'm holding the line, dog, by myself. I'm the lone soldier. I'm the lone soldier by myself. There's an army of male groupies and fanboys, you know, that's on the other side of the line, and it's me by myself. All the other old niggas that's my age and older have conformed and become fanboys, fanned out, and male groupies. I'm holding the line. I'm not conforming. If I'm gonna be here by myself, I'm gonna be here by myself. True. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what it do, Coach? It's Wookie Wook calling from Mass, bro.
Wookie Wook, talk to me, brother.
Man, I know it ain't gonna happen, Coach, but I really wish they would just go ahead and somehow make the damn fight, bro. Because this fight right here is what caused all this shit. Like we done lost a whole lot of friends behind this motherfucking fight. This shit was worse than the Earl Spence and the Terrence Crawford division. Soon as we started talking about Devin Tank, then everybody you either gotta be on the damn side or you gotta be on the Tank side. And I'm just, bro, it's just been too long. I want the motherfucking shit to be over with. I want my friends back, bro. I want to be back cool. I want to talk. So I'm tired, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of this fucking online war. And at this point, I don't even care who wins no more. I'm gonna make an excuse, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. No matter who wins, I'm making an excuse for it at this point. Let them niggas fight.
Just let them fight.
Let them fight, bro. I swear. I'm gonna still make an excuse. I don't care because either way it go, they should have had Ben for. So if them getting there, we'll take ass right now. I'm gonna say, nigga, that's a fluke. It's a fluke. And if Tank knocked Devin out, I'ma still say it's a fluke because nigga, you dehydrated the nigga. But I still want to see the fight though. I want to see it about 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? So that we can get that fluke. The first fight gonna be a fluke like a motherfucker. They're gonna be a fluke. But they just need to go ahead and make the damn fight, bro. So we can just all go back to being friends. You feel me, Coach? I want to go back to being friends, dog.
Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Shout out to Wookie Woo, fam. Ones we can depend on. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Before we go any further, let's be friends. Yeah, that's the problem, man. These niggas get in the gym. They get in the gym. They get to sparring each other. The next day, you know, they go to coming up with contracts to be friends and play brothers. They mama don't nobody. Your mama don't know my mama. My mama don't know your mama. But we brothers. Bro, Keyshawn Davis don't even talk about his real brothers, Kelvin and Keon. He talk more about Shakur, a nigga who ain't his brother. He talk more about his play brothers than he do Kelvin and Keon. Just imagine if you Kelvin and Keon Davis, they said back, yeah, dog, this nigga been acting real funny since that light-skinned nigga but Dimples came around. Yeah, dog, I know, man. I'm his big brother. Kelvin, I'm his big brother. Why he calling that nigga big bro? He ain't got but one big bro, that's me. I'm the big bro. Yeah, man, but but see that, you see what I'm saying? And yeah, I ain't seen no shit like this. I ain't seen no shit like this. Hey, shout out to Mr. Boyd. Mr. Boyd, what's going on, fam? Hey, Mr. Boyd, what's going on, fam? That's all I'm saying, fam. But hey, you know what? This dude right here couldn't have made it.
Why don't you get the hell out of there? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? The way you've been ducking is the disgrace.
I got Richardson Hitchens. Yo, man, I love Shakur, man. Like he said he confessed his love to Tank too. Like see back then Richardson Hitchens was in love with Tank at the time. He confessed his love to Tank too. Now, yeah, man, Shakur fed me oodles and noodles, man. He fed me oodles and noodles when I was hungry. Man, we was in the Olympics, man. Shakur was gonna do a commercial, dog. And man, my mama, the rent needed to be paid. My dad had left. He went back to Haiti. And cause he went back to Haiti, and man, we were finna get put out, man. And I had one shoe, I had one pair of shoes, and I lost one of the shoes, and that was it, man. The Shakur, he helped me out. He put some food in my stomach. He bought me my other shoe, and he put me in a commercial with him, and I was able to give my mama some money on the rent. I love him forever, man. I never fight him. True. I said, these niggas be coming up with elaborate stories just to keep from fighting. Bro, shout out to Dr. Boston. They come up with elaborate stories just to keep from fighting. So I'm sitting back like me. I'm the old school nigga. I'm sitting back looking. I'm looking at these niggas like a dead possum. I'm looking at these niggas like a lion staring at like a hungry lion staring at a wildebeest. Boy, I'm trying to get that motherfucking wildebeest, boy. I'm on your ass, boy. I'm staying real still right now. You don't even know I'm here. I'm blending in with the grass and the safari. I'm trying to tell you, dog, soon as you get your ass just a little bit closer, I'm on your ass, boy. I'm sitting there like a hungry lion looking at this shit. You trying to tell me, yeah, dog, that lion, you don't want to see this motherfucking wildebeest, dog. This motherfucking wildebeest, he don't whoop 4 lions' ass last week. 4 lions tried to hunt him down and eat him. He whooped all 4 of their ass. I'm sitting there looking like, yeah, he whooping niggas' ass. Where he whooped them at? He whooped them in sparring, dog. He whooped them in sparring. Just imagine what he'll do to you in real life. I'm sitting there like, yeah, okay, all right. Soon as I see, then I see him. Like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I want this shit. Then the nigga see me. Then he see me, he gonna look like, oh, that's that lion. Like, wildebeest, what's up, baby boy? Yeah, lion, what's going on? Yeah, I heard you whooped 4 lions last week in sparring. Yeah, I did. What's up? What you want to do? Yeah, man, I really ain't trying to fight right now, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't whooped enough of y'all already. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to fight me, lion, what you gonna have to do now, we gotta come in at a catch weight. Lion said, okay, I ain't got no problem. I ain't want to do that, but I'm kind of hungry, but if you really want to do that, okay, I concede to the catch weight. Okay, now what's up? You gonna sign the contract? No, I ain't know you were gonna concede to that. But I tell you what, now I ain't signing the contract yet. What I need you to do, we need a 3.5 pound rehydration clause. You cannot rehydrate on the night of the fight no more than 3.5 pounds. No, I ain't doing that, dog. I'm trying to have you for dinner right now. What's happening, fam? What you want to do? Nah, dog, what you got to do, you got to take them fangs out your mouth. See them teeth you got in your mouth that you plan on eating me with? Yeah, you got to take them out your mouth. Now, if you take them teeth out your mouth, then, I forgot about the claws. You got them claws, too. You got to take the teeth and the claws out first. Take the teeth out your mouth, your teethus, and take the claws out. Then we can fight. Then a nigga agree to that, and then he still say he ain't signing the contract to fight you. True. No, I'm good. These niggas want to be Care Bears. Caring is sharing. Niggas want to be Barney. I want to be, I love you. You love me. We're one big happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you be my brother too? Like, yeah, Richard the Hitchens. I'm like, man, what the fuck is like that? So look at this straight. So all y'all niggas in the same weight division or around the same weight division, and y'all don't form a pack, and all of y'all don't like this one nigga. It's this one dude y'all don't like named Devin Haney. Y'all don't like him. But it's like all these dogs, so it's like 5, 6 of y'all together. Have anybody heard anything from Raymond Ford? Anybody? Anybody heard anything from Ray Ray? Hey, shout out to RJ. RJ, have anybody heard anything from Ray Ray? Shout out to Philly Fanatic. Anybody heard anything from Ray Ford from Camden, New Jersey? Who brought that fugazi ass rapper out there to walk him to the stage? Walk him to the ring? Anybody heard from him? The other brother? We ain't heard from that nigga since he got his ass whipped and thrown out the ring like some trash. You didn't even do an interview, a post-fight interview. You talked all that shit. You let another nigga hype you up to get your ass whipped. Like this dude wasn't even thinking about you. O'Shaquie Foster moved up to 135 after he beat Cool Boy Steph. And Mauricio Sudamar was going to mandate him to fight Shakur Stevenson next. Shakur moved out the weight division, moved up to 140 to fight Teofimo Lopez. Took Keyshawn Davis fight, because Keyshawn Davis was the #1 guy to fight Teofimo. By Shakur moved up and fought him and beat him. Took food off of Keyshawn Davis's plate. Stepped on his toes. Then you told Ray, I need you to go down there and take care of that Dell. Handle that Dell, Ray. How you let another nigga put the jumper cables on you to fight his fight? And if you let another man put the jumper cables on you to fight his ops, to fight his fight, you damn well better win. You got your ass whooping and the nigga threw you out the ring like some trash. You were so embarrassed, you ain't even goddamn do a post-fight press conference. Ain't nobody seen you since. You on the back of a milk carton, missing. Have anybody seen Ray Ford? Anybody seen Ray? Now the same cute light-skinned nigga with dimples don't sink this other brother, Kiki. He don't send Kiki to welterweight. Kiki, what's up? Ray let me down. I know he did. I need you to go take care of that there for me. Take care of my other ops. It's the equivalent of Marvin Hagler talking to Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Hey, Sugar Ray, check this out. Yeah, what's up, Marvin? Hey, look here, baby boy. I got this dude by the name of Mustafa Hamsha. He wants to fight me. This a bad motherfucker. I ain't really trying to fight him right now. What I need you to do, I need you to handle that for me. Fight him for me. Take care of that there for me. Cool, I got it. Then Sugar Ray fight him. He get his ass whooped and thrown out the ring like some trash. And then he talking to Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Yeah, what's up, Hagler? Hey, look here, man. I got this dude by the name of John the Beast Mugabe. This motherfucker, he young. He 25-0, 25 knockouts. And dog, he the number one guy to fight me next. I ain't trying to fight the nigga. What I need you to do, I need you to take care of that deal. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll take care of that deal. Who you gonna fight? Don't worry, I got a flat-footed Mexican by the name of Delgado that's coming up. I'm gonna fight him while y'all take care of that deal. True. Hey, what to say, Curtis? Curtis say, Coach, they kidnapped him and put him in the trunk. And this is the thing. As I said before, bro, Tank Davis is a great fighter. Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter. Devin Haney, Keyshawn, all these dudes are great fighters, bro. But I came up in the era where black fighters fought each other on the regular. And like black fighters fought each other all the time when I came up, bro. They had to fight. The worst thing happened to boxing is when they came when Al Heyman got all that money from Paramount, and he went to overpaying all the fighters to come over there to the PBC. The worst thing that happened is when Eddie Hearn got that $1 billion or whatever from the zone, and he went to overpaying all the fighters to try to come to the zone. The worst thing that happened was Turk Al-Sheikh coming in, and he paying these niggas all this money to fight. And they still don't want to fight. They still don't want to fight. They want the money, but they don't like the opponent who they have to fight in order to get it. Cause they probably telling them, look, dog, Turk Al-Sheikh, man, he like to have two undefeated fighters fight each other, lose they O. Man, I ain't trying to lose my O right now, dog. You saw what happened to doggone Jared Anderson. They put Jared Anderson in there. Jared Big Baby Anderson put him in there with doggone Martin Bacoli. You saw what Martin Bacoli did, put hands and foots on that boy. Everybody talk about, Jared Anderson was going to be the next great heavyweight. No, hell he ain't. No, hell he ain't. Yeah, man. Yeah, he gonna match it tough. He ain't gonna give you one of them top rank. He like top rank match make it good. Top rank gonna give you some good fights that you can win. That you should be able to win. They'll throw you to the wolves every now and then, but for the most part, they gonna, you get what I'm saying? We don't worry about it, baby boy. We gonna build your record up. By the time you leave here, you gonna be, you know what I mean? And then if you go to Golden Boy for sure gonna pad your record. Golden Boy gonna have, yeah, like, yeah, dog, don't even worry about it, baby boy. If you know, we gonna put you on that Jaime Munguia diet. When Jaime Munguia was over here, we gonna put you on that Zerto Ramirez diet. When he was almost 40, he was almost 50-0 before he fought Bivol. We told him not to fight Bivol. Yeah, we gonna put you on that PBC diet, in-house fights. Put you on that PBC diet. Y'all just fight each other, dog. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna put you on no real smoke. See what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I ain't trying to hit, fam. I ain't trying to hit. I'm just saying, So this is what I was saying. So they talk about the 4 kings. There are no 4 kings here. As I said, guys, what we have in American boxing, I don't say what we have in boxing because it's disrespect to boxing. I say American boxing because American boxing is totally different from boxing. These guys do more fighting on Twitter than anything. Somebody sent me a picture. Somebody sent me a video of Jamal Charlo. I'm like, why y'all sitting like Jamal Charlo got arrested? I'm like, okay, Jamal Charlo got arrested. Okay, so what? Jamal Charlo, nobody even know who Jamal Charlo is no more. Carla, hold on. Yeah, man, Jamal Charlo. Nobody care nothing about Jamal and Jamel Charlo. Them niggas ain't fought in ages. Jamel Charlo has been a pro for 19 years. We ain't seen him in the ring in 3 years. Jamel Charlo, I think we ain't seen him in the ring in almost 3 years, something like that, 2 years or something like that. Them old niggas is done. And the new niggas ain't no better than the old niggas. It ain't but a few of them that's good that really own that time. We got another dude out of New Jersey named Keith Cologne. I'm checking him out. I'm gonna see how he move. He Puerto Rican like Shakur. Hopefully, shout out to Keith Cologne. I like Keith. Hopefully when he get up there, he make an example. You know what I mean? He beat you know what I mean? We'll see. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Ra, Maryland.
Ra from Maryland. Talk to me.
Yo, the worst thing that happened to boxing was Floyd Mayweather. The day that Floyd Mayweather signed that $100 million contract from, and I don't even know if you remember this, but I'm a hardcore purist boxing fan. When Floyd Mayweather signed that contract on ESPN at the time that made him the highest paid athlete, and then he started cherry picking when he at 147 to protect his O. That's when boxing died, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's when boxing died. That's why brothers protecting their O and all this kind of shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's the day that fucked up boxing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Al Heyman, it ain't none of them. It's Floyd Mayweather. He fucked up my sport. Fuck Floyd Mayweather and fuck whoever's down with Floyd Mayweather. Tupac voice. Peace.
All right. Yeah, I know a lot of people, man, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the young fighters. I'm looking at those guys. I'm looking at Bam. I'm looking at Abdullah Mason. I'm looking at Shushu Carrington. I'm looking at, of course, a New Way them the older guy, but a New Way and all those guys. But I'm saying like the American fighters. I'm looking at Shushu, looking at Bam, looking at Abdullah, looking at Kid Austin. I'm looking at I don't know what's going on with Kermel Moton, so I don't know what the hell going on with him, bro. So I'm looking at Devin Haney, trying to see how his shit gonna end up. I'm looking at Shakur Stevenson. I'm looking at Keyshawn Davis. I'm looking at Tank Devin. I'm looking at all these dudes with an eagle eye. Why I'm watching everybody. I'm watching everybody. I'm looking. I'm watching with an eagle eye. I'm looking at, you know what I mean? So I'm watching them like a chicken hole. But them younger guys, I'm like, you gotta, my main man, Jaleel Hackett. I'm looking at Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett, let's talk about him for a minute. I love Coach Bernard. I love his dad, Coach Kenny and them. Jaleel. Jaleel has to, he's too ambitious. Like, there's nothing wrong with a fighter having heart and want to fight any and everybody. Nothing wrong with that. However, Jaleel Hackett's fighting style is very fan-friendly. What I don't like about Jaleel's fighting style, he could be a lot more slicker. He don't fight slick. He gets hit too much. He likes to bang. Jaleel is tall. He ain't no little dude. He damn near, he probably like 5'10", something like that. 5'11". And he'll negate his advantages just to, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having heart, but you got to be smart. You got to be smart along with the heart. If you're going to fight a tough fighter, nothing wrong with fighting a tough fighter, but you have to fight a tough fighter methodically. I'm finna get this nigga out of there. I'm finna make it a lot easier. So, Abdullah Mason, same thing. I love Abdullah Mason. Abdullah have a tendency that he want to bang when he don't have to. You can make the fight exciting without getting hit too many times and want to bang. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I would love these young fighters to study. If you want to see how the black fighters used to fight, I will implore any of you young fighters to study this one fight. This is for the black fighters. James Lights Out Tony versus Mike McCallum. The first fight, second and third fight, but definitely the first fight. That fight is a masterclass of two masters. One guy was the older guy, the other guy was the young, hungry guy. And them motherfuckers went at it. They wasn't trading punches. It wasn't, you hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. It was a boxing clinic that was put on by both guys. They fought right there in the pocket with no grabbing, with no holding. You're going to see slips, parries, deflections, rolls, step arounds, bobbing, weaving, stepping around the weak side. You're going to see the transition from defense to offense, from offense to defense. Right there, bro. Like, listen. Man, I think the worst thing happened to American boxing too is you got these other fighters, great fighters. You got great fighters. Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, a lot of great fighters, right? They be crowning these dudes, man. They be crowning them. And I'm like, dude, I see you crowning them. But and I know you crowning them because that's your guy. That's your guy. I get it. But this dude don't fight like that, fam. And what happens is the dude who's getting the crown, Floyd Mayweather they anointing these guys. He the next guy. Tim Bradley did the same thing. He said, Shakur, that's gonna be the next guy. He gonna be the one to take over on the throne once Crawford retired. Guess what? And then Tim had to come back. I know I said this. I know I said that. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna be the one to do it. I was wrong. And Tim probably said it because he was hurt that Shakur Stevenson had don't diss him. He had don't diss him, so I get that. But gotta stop listening, man. Like you called them great too easy, like too early. Like you got greatness is something that has to be earned in the ring. I'm gonna say this in closing. Let me say it 3 times like Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm gonna say this in closing. Greatness is something that has to be earned inside of the ring. And how you define greatness is what you do, who you fight on a consistent basis. Great fighters move a certain way. Lions don't move like cheetahs. Lions don't move like hyenas. Lions don't move like gazelles. Lions move like a lion. Don't tell me this nigga a lion, but he don't want no smoke with the gazelle. He don't want no smoke with the other male lion that's coming over in your territory to fight you, to take over your pride of lionesses. You got the lioness over there. You the one lion, and you got two lions that's saying, look here, dog. We got this old pussy-ass lion right here, dog. He the leader of his pride right there. And in order for us to get them lionesses, to put our seeds in them so they can produce for us, we got to get rid of this dude. The lion don't sit back. Oh man, that's mother lion right there, dog. I don't know about that, dog. Well, is there a zebra? Well, I take that zebra right there. Hey, zebra, what's up? What you want to do? Lions don't pump fake in negotiations. Lions don't pump fake in negotiations. Lions do what Xander Zayas and Jerron Busenis did. They make a deal happen just like that. You want to know why? Because both niggas want to fight. It can't be one guy want to fight and the other guy don't want to fight. You can't win a boxing match on Twitter. You can win a Twitter match on Twitter, but you can't win no boxing match on Twitter. You could try to win a public perception war. You could try to win the info war on Twitter, but if at the end of the day y'all ain't fighting, it don't mean nothing. I don't give a damn what a nigga who boxed or retired told you. I'm saying how you move it. You're moving scared, boy. You shaking like booty meat over there. I don't want to hear no street talk from you. You ain't gangster. You ain't trying to do no time. You ain't trying to get no DC number. You ain't trying to get no FBOP number. If you don't know what a DC number is and the FBOP number is, then if you don't know what that is, don't talk tough to me. You ain't no street nigga. You ain't catching no cases, no bodies. Ain't nobody scared of you. You are a professional boxer. Niggas, you gonna get in the ring and fight, yes or no? I care nothing about your fan base. They gonna do what they normally do. I'm gonna tell you what Tank Davis, a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all what Tank Davis told his fans. I got the tweet. There's a content creator by the name of Knockout Boxing, 86. He's from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Knockout. Knockout Boxing is a diehard Tank Davis fan. He will probably slap his wife for Tank. He will probably jump off the Empire State Building for Tank. He will probably stand in front of a firing squad for Tank. But Tank don't like meat riders. He don't like meat riders. And he said, and when Tank got the draw against Lamont Roach, which he shouldn't have gotten, and there was an announcement that he was going to fight Jake Paul instead of rematching Lamont Roach for the bag exhibition. Knockout 86 say, Tank, I've been fighting, I've been doing 12, 13-hour live shows defending your honor after the Lamont Roach fight. I told everybody, I'm your biggest fan, Tank. Ain't nobody a bigger fan of you than me. I love everything about you, Tank. He said, but I'm disappointed, man, that you fighting Jake Paul instead of rematching Lamont Roach. Man, Tank added that nigga on Twitter. He say, shut up and be a fan. True, true, true. Tank told his biggest fan to shut up and be a fan. Guess what Knockout 86 did? He shut up and he's still a fan. To this day. Dead ass serious. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. Look here, man. Look here, man. It is what it is.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Hey, man, they say AB back. He back on top, baby. He back on top.
Turn around.
AB back on top, baby. You dig? You know what I mean? Y'all begging me not to leave.
Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see Otis. Another thing, I'm gonna say this in closing. Look here, man, all you content creators who cover boxing, I'm gonna say this. Whether I fuck with you fuck with me or not, it's irrelevant. For those who hold the line, I'm gonna hold the line. I'm gonna hold the line. I'm not gonna budge. I can promise you that. Over here, we can't be bought or compromised. Not over here. I take pride in that. And the reason why I take pride in that is because it's the, you know, it's the greatest form of authenticity. When you just be yourself. When you ain't trying to fit in nobody else's group or circle or whatever the case may be, when you ain't trying to do that, when you just be you, when you just be yourself, everything good. I'm going to hold this motherfucking line, dog, till I stop breathing. I'm going to hold this motherfucker. I'm not conforming. Now, I will cover other shit. Laugh, kiki, and talk and all that. We're going to do that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not compromising. I'm not going to compromise for the interview. Nigga, I'm more popular than you anyways. So more people know me than they know you. You only fight like once a year. If we ain't talking about you, don't nobody know about you. Those are the facts. If we don't, because mainstream, ESPN ain't talking about your raggedy ass. The Breakfast Club ain't talking about your raggedy ass. Only time they talk about you when you got to go make your media run to go be seen by them or to go talk on their platforms. Other than that, that's it. Ain't nobody talking about your raggedy ass 24/7 but us. The Zone, don't nobody even watch The Zone really like that, unless you the hardcore boxing, unless the people that, and boxing community is very, very small. So it ain't an honor and a privilege for me to interview you, nigga. It's an honor and a privilege for you to do an interview with me. I said what I said, I stand on it. True.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
I'm going to give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Hey, man, what city y'all from, man? What city y'all from, man? What city y'all from? Y'all let me know what city y'all from, man. We gonna get, oh yeah, shout out to one, Mr. Ham, ATL, stand up. Hey, okay. Let's give a shout out to the caller. Shout out to Jermaine from Toledo. Hey, okay. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Roy from Lancaster, California. Hey, okay. Wookie Wook from Mass. Hey, okay. Shout out to Rob from Maryland. Hey, okay. Let's give a shout out to the Super Chatters. We gotta give a shout out to the Super Chatters. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Mr. T. Shout out to Mr. T. Hey, okay. Shout out to Get Over Here. Hey, okay. OBW Stretch. Hey, okay. Gold Rush. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Oh, shout out to Hollow Davis, man. Brandon, Florida. Hey, man, I ain't know you live in Brandon, fam. Why you ain't say nothing? Man, you could have been linked up with me, fam. I be in Brandon all the time, bro. Should have been linked up with me, man. You gotta hit me up. No, listen, I'm very approachable. I'm the type of dude. I don't have people. People to be in the chat. I meet up with them and everything, bro. Just chill. Man, send me, shoot me a DM or something, man. I meet up with you. Shout out to Dulo, man. Wichita, Kansas. Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out to H-Town. Hey, shout out to H-Town, man. The city of Houston, man. Salute. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick, X, Facebook, and Boston with Coach Malachi. Who else we got, man? We got ATL. Shout out to Nuevo York. Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Toledo, Ohio. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, man. Dallas, Texas in this BI. Who else we got? We got shout out to Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the DMV, man. Shout out to Miss Sheila, man. Miss Sheila from H-Town. H-Town down. Shout out to the Chi. Chi-Town in this BI. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to the Bronx. Who else we got? Shout out to South Jersey, man. South Jersey. Let's see. I want to give everybody the city a shout out. Lafayette, Louisiana. The home of the Charlo brothers. Niggas. Hey, Mr. Boy say Iran is it? Oh, you in Iran? Okay, all right. Shout out to Iran, fam. Shout out to Iran, man. Mr. Boy say Iran. All right, okay, all right, fam. Shout out to Brooklyn. Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Virginia, man. The VA. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's city, man. Y'all rep where y'all from, fam. Rep where you from. Oceanside, California. Shout out to the Bay Area, man. The Bay. Shout out to the Bay, fam. I think that's it, man. Ain't nobody. That's it, man. Okay, fam. Hey, man. Peace of love to everybody, man. Much love to everybody, man. I try to give as many people a shout out, get their city a shout out as I can. You dig? I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't beat me there. Peace. Oh yeah. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina, North Cackalack, man. You dig? Shout out to Bay.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.